Hey everyone, I'm here in my collection room. I've finally set it up. If you happen to have seen the last video, I had some of it set up and then a bunch of movies on the floor. I still was getting more shelves, so I finally got them and put them together and sorted the collection a bit better, and everything's now on the shelves. So in this video I wanted to go through it and go into detail a bit more about it. So with my collection, I've sorted by genres, and I've got cartoon and family movies here at the front. So it kind of starts off light as you walk into this room, and then it gets the more serious genres down the back. So some cartoon and some collector pieces up there, which I'll go into more detail. But for this, I'll just quickly go through. Cartoons, shows. We've got family live action as well. The Christmas movies are all together here. And then, down here's Disney and then 3D animation. And then next to this is anime. So I don't have that many. I'm trying to collect more, but I haven't really watched much besides One Piece. I'm trying to really get most of One Piece. And then coming over here we've got a video game movies. So that top one I've left empty for now. But yeah, video game movies. And below that is superhero. And then the superhero is broken down into the company, or I guess the company, but DC, Marvel, you got the Sony down there as well. So all Spider-Man and that. And then TV shows at the bottom here, like Smallville. And then moving on is the comedy. So I've got all the comedy in this shelf, starting from like the 90s. There, I've got more DVDs, so I put them at the top. And then, a bit more. Some parody movies all together. And then, so more and more comedy, but then kind of down here is more chick flick, rom-com there, and then musicals and dancing and circus. Only really Cirque du Soleil, but yeah. And then band, video, music. So all these together, Metallica's there, a few good ones. And then, that's just rom-com. And then over here, I've put all the kind of sitcom and classics together. So classics DVDs here, and then some TV shows, and kind of sorted them a bit. So like all the English TV here that I have. So heaps of missing seasons, but that's what I have for now. And then so a lot still left to try and complete. And then the box sets here. And then my small collection of international. I've got more international in the horror, but these are like, the real international too. And then, more shows, the classics on Blu-ray that I have. And then down here is drama, which I don't have much. And documentaries, also kind of sorted. And then at the bottom, some TV shows like Cars, Bikes, and Man vs. Wild. And then coming over here is the fantasy and adventure. Up the top there, a few box sets that I have. And then, like sword and sorcery, I guess. is this section. Hercules and Xena could probably move, but for now it's there. And then magic, like Harry Potter, Merlin. And then more, I guess I would call it like more realistic adventure. I don't know, but like Indiana Jones and The Librarian, Da Vinci Code. So I put all them together. And then here is like the pirates and swashbuckling adventure, and more like fantasy adventure or swords, Rome and all that. And then more magic again. So it's still kind of mixed. Like I've got Merlin up here, but that's DVD, so it takes up the whole height, where this is the Blu-ray height. Oh no, this is still DVD height. I may as well just put it there. Merlin with Merlin and Excalibur and all that. Which Harry Potter could probably go here then. But yeah, and then here is Fairy Tale. And then more classic adventures, epic movies, Greek, god focused. So like Hercules and Xena probably could go here. Then a bit of a mix, more, I guess, sci-fi, hints of sci-fi I would say, I don't know, in these ones, adventure, and then kind of treasure and island. So moving on to the other side. This one's currently empty, which I'm not sure yet what I'll put. I'll just stop the video and move the light so there's better lighting. I also moved the light a bit. It's not the best, but that's the next thing in this room, is to sort the lighting out, because there's the light fixture up there, which is blocked by all the shelves, so this corner doesn't get much light. But yeah, I've got sci-fi here. These are kind of more B-grade sci-fi. And then coming up to here, oh yeah, I got Rick and Morty here, but yeah, I didn't know where to put it, either cartoon or here, so I've left it here for now. And then more sci-fi. And yeah, coming down here, I've kind of sorted the sci-fi a bit more into, well, some director, and then yeah, like here I've got post-apocalyptic altogether, and robots and aliens down the bottom. And then you could see the light. I'll just move it so it gives this section a bit more light. I'm using this little fixed light to give this room some light as I record. This is the mostly martial arts and action, but I've got Australian movies up here, so I've got to move some more. Yeah, Australian TV shows, and then yeah, getting into the like B-grade action, and then more like here's 90s action a bit, but no specific. And then Jean-Claude Van Damme all together, and Seagal all together next to each other. And then yeah, coming into martial arts. And so these and these are similar, but I've put Blu-rays and DVDs on different shelves because of the shelf height. And then yeah, more martial arts. These are all Jet Li as DVDs and Blu-rays. And then Jackie Chan DVDs and Blu-rays. And I've got some other Jackie Chan in comedy because they're more comedy focused, so yeah. And then yeah, now the action, Schwarzenegger ones, and then yeah, mix. But yeah, that's, and oh yeah, blaxploitation. And kind of, I've got these which are like spy action, but then in the thriller I've got specific spy. So I'll just bring the light. I'll just shine it like that. So yeah, next to action is all the thrillers, but then you got Robert Rodriguez and Tarantino up the top here. Guillermo del Toro. I've only got those two, which I want to find more of his. And then I've got Halloween kind of all together, and what's the director? Tim Burton. Most of them together. And then yeah, some director focused like Cronenberg, and only two of David Lynch. But yeah, then kind of psychological thrillers, I would call them. I'm still kind of figuring most categories, but for what I know, I've put them. And then prison escape movies. More like that. Crime and, well, yeah, crime and mafia is here and down here. And then disaster movies I've put here. Just a mix, yeah, like whodunits. And then, yeah, more spy movies down here. Spy ones. Spy. And then westerns and war at the bottom. And I've put them like this because I want to keep all the war ones together, but the shelf height I've put as the Blu-ray height. So yeah, and then, yeah, like underbelly I'm gonna move with which I'll do right now. These go with the other Australian TV series. And fun fact, I am in Underbelly Squizzy. As an extra, not an actor. A long time ago. And then after that all is horrors. So I've sorted kind of the more lighter B-grade horrors at the top, or the classics as well up here. And then horror comedies. And then, yeah, I guess, what's his name? The director, Shyamalan, all together. And then, yeah, some more director focused. These are the internationals. Well, actually, some classics as well, I think. But I put the Italian horrors. I tried to put, but I don't know much about the Italian horrors. Just, yeah, like Dario and Argentino in that. And yeah, Stephen King, Hitchcock. And then, yeah, kind of, these are all vampires, I think, or vampire focused. And then cosmic horror here. And then ghost, found footage. This one I forgot. Oh, this is, yeah, kind of demon. And then, yeah, kind of mix more realistic horror, I guess I put here. The lighting's gone bad, hang on. I'll just use the camera lighting for now before it overheats. And then this is slashers. And oh no, that was zombie. These are all zombie movies. And then I've got, yeah, demon ones, and then more, you know, full on. And then, yeah, like Jurassic Parks, Alien, all that here. Oh, that's the westerns. And then, yeah, just a mix down here. This is where it gets the more serious. Like, yeah. And then this corner is the adult, and then at the bottom is just horror TV shows. So that's it for the quick rundown, even though that was a long bit, but yeah, I'm going to go into detail now. So with the more detailed, I'll go like the other video and started off the same, but the collection started with this movie, Avatar. This was the first Blu-ray I bought. So I didn't have any of this before I bought this. But I bought this from a tip shop, second-hand goods that you go to at the tip. And they had this for $3. And I found out you could play Blu-rays through PS3. So I wanted to try it, and it looked really great. And that it kind of started from that. So that was the start of my collection, which became all this. So I haven't showed as well the out here. This is the these are my collection pieces, or display piece. That looks cool with the light, but that's the lenticular Stargate there. And then Marvel, Infinity Saga, Matrix, DC, Adventure, the Borg Cube, which is Voyager, and yeah, a mix there, and Harry Potter. And then of the other collection pieces, I'll just move this light because that's where I've put it to. But yeah, I've got the Harry Potter ones. That's my list of, what do you call them, receipts, and then some display pieces all here, and then yeah, Darth Vader there. So that's for most of the extra stuff and the start of my collection story. Or I was going to do like a long run through like I did in the last video, but I decided not to do that. I was just going to talk about some key ones that are like mean something to me, or yeah, have something I can talk about while I can show like slower each one. But yeah, like say Captain Planet, this one I'm trying to find the full TV series, but it's so expensive on eBay, like $700, $800. I got lucky to find this one for $20. That's just the first season. But yeah, that was one of the TV shows I grew up with and used to love watching. Yeah, Captain Planet, Rocko's Modern Life, and Rugrats. They were the, like, coming home from primary school, used to watch. And yeah, Simpsons. I've been trying to find all the seasons. This took me a while to get up to what I've got. I'm missing just 2 seasons. Season 11, I think, which is I'm pretty sure that's the expensive one. And there's one more season, but I can't remember. Like 13, 14, 15. Yeah. 9th, 10th. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, and I've got South Park all set up. So just showing it in slow, because yeah, otherwise it's going to be another long video. And yeah, unless you guys, if there's anything specific you want to see, just let me know in the comments and I'll talk more about it, or if there's something you see that you liked. But yeah, I've got Christmas movies here. I'm lingering on this, but yeah, these are all my Christmas movies I've put all together. And these ones, there's probably more, same with the Halloween, but these are like blatantly Christmas I've put here. So like they're made for Christmas, I guess I would say. Where there's probably more movies that I have that kind of you could call a Christmas movie, but I've just put those ones there. Yeah, I've got Goosebumps. Gumby was another one I had on VHS. Used to watch when we were kids. Same with Ninja Turtles. And yeah, Land Before Time as well. These are the animal movies. And then, yeah, more live action. Just there, anything to talk about? Nothing really. Yeah, like Goonies was one. See, there's some films I don't know where to put. Either here I kept in the family movie or move this to with like the pirates swashbuckling or even just the adventure, because it would suit there too, but for now I've just kept it in family, like next to Stand By Me. Same with Never Ending Story. They're more fantasy as well, but I've got it here in fantasy, in not fantasy, in family movie. So yeah, there's some movies I don't know how to categorize, so yeah, I just put them where I feel. And then same with this one, Adventure in Babysitting. This one's one of my favorite movies. I only watched it for the first time as an adult as well, and I felt it had such a good charm to it. Like I like that kind of movie where they go on an adventure in modern times, and it's like a, a chaotic adventure from the suburbs to the city. Like another similar one, completely different type of movie, but it has the same feel. Is Repo Man, well, to me anyway. So I like Adventure in Babysitting, Repo Man. There was The Warriors I watched recently. Kind of had that same feel. So yeah, I like those type of movies, especially one that show the city and it's all gritty, or even any movie basically set in uh, Chicago always has this feel to it. Yeah, that's all more family and live action. Paddington is like, I say they're charming, but as well they're like handcrafted. They have a handcrafted feel, a really warm and handcrafted. It's like walking into a nice older house. That's the feel of Paddington to me. Is it the same for you guys? And then yeah, got Disney and stuff here. Nothing much to talk about. I've put all Disney Pixar together. There's a few in here I think are really good movies, like Coco was really good quality movie. But most of Disney Pixar is good. Finding Nemo, Finding Dory. Yeah, nothing much to talk about. Yeah, even the newer ones, like, they're good. Encanto, and I haven't seen Frozen. But yeah, like the newer Disney ones I thought are good. Strange World. This one I got lucky to find because I don't think it's in Australia anymore. That's why it's the thinner case, but it's all regions. And that had nice world building in that too. What else we got? Nothing to talk about really. The Illumination I've got there. Shrek movies are always good. Puss in Boots, I've got them there. I'm missing Kung Fu Panda 3. Yeah, all the DreamWorks are there. And then, yeah, Fox and that. down here some TV series, Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles TV series. Yeah, just a mix of things. And then, yeah, I've talked about that Futurama I got a long time ago. That one, season 1 and 2 on DVD I got for $20. That was a while ago, but I was happy to find it. And then, yeah, going into the anime, I really don't know much. I had Astro Boy here. I just moved some. Where did I put it? Ah, here. So I'll move this together, even though that's a duplicate. There we go, the camera went blurry. So yeah, I don't really know too much about anime. I know like Pokemon. It was always on in the morning before going to school. I'd watch a little bit. And yeah, secondhand, more recently I found, well actually like over 2 years ago, more recently, but yeah, I got that one. Call it first 3 movies or something on Blu-ray, which was I was happy to find. But yeah, some Pokemon. I thought I had more seasons of the show, but only those 2. Unless these are seasons. I don't know if that's a season, is it? Yeah. Most of the anime, I know the name, but I've never watched it or know much about it. But a few, I kind of thought they seem really collectible, like this one. You can see the dates I get them to. These, when I get them secondhand, I keep that on to as a reminder. Hellsing, Death Note, like I've heard the names. Full Metal Alchemist. I actually tried to start watching this, but I have to be honest, when they had the music, the real Japanese music, it really put me off and I turned it off. That was like within 5 minutes. So I'm sure it's a good show though. All the anime a lot of people talk about. One Piece is the only one I've really kind of watched. I watched like 200 episodes a while back. I think that one's good. I would really want to find the live action if it is on Blu-ray, but I'm trying to find more of the episodes before I start watching again, because I really want to watch it again. But yeah, these ones are all good. The Studio Ghibli, or Ghibli, I'm not sure how you say it, but I managed to find a lot of these. But I paid a little bit, like they were $20 each, and more than I usually paid for second hand, but I think they're worth it. I think I've watched a lot of them. The favorite of the ones I've watched would be Howl's Moving Castle. I got this one first. I thought the DVD cover's really nice, and then I got the Blu-ray second hand as well. I think I found this for $10 for the Blu-ray, but when I got the DVD it was $20. So yeah, Avatar, Dragon Ball. I don't know if that's all the seasons. I don't know why 3's over there, but yeah, I don't know if it's all the seasons, but I've got up to 9. And then maybe those chips give it away how many seasons there are. And then, yeah, some more. These looked more like romantic, or, what the animes do. So I put them over here. Like it said MA, strong sex scene. So I thought all these were kind of like that, so I've put them there. Yeah, I don't know if they're anything like that, but yeah, Ghost in the Shell. I watched I think it was this one. or the original version of this. But yeah, a long time ago, I think I was like 17 when I watched it, and I thought it was good. There's Akira I had as well. Where did I put that? Oh, down here. Should be down here, I think. Evangelion, I don't know. Yeah, some of them. I don't even know what this is. But yeah, Akira, I watched another one a long time ago. I thought it was good. Paprika, I watched more recently. Thought that was alright. And then, yeah, some other movies there. This one, I like the covers, how they did the covers for this. My Hero Academia. That one, yeah. Missing a few. Black Clover, I've got a bunch, but I think I'm missing a few. Looks interesting. So yeah, that's the anime. Moving on now to the video game movies. There was a few I was happy to find, like this. I got a while back. I think I paid a little bit for it, but I can't remember what it was. I think it was like $50 or something, because it just looked good and it had all the books in it. Most of the time, I don't know the prices, what they're worth or anything when I find them. I just go by what I think. Like if I see something and say this $50, and I think, is it worth it? I don't know, but do I want to pay that? I say, yeah, I'll pay it, and then that's when I buy it. And there's others that are like, they're probably worth it, but they're valued at 300, 400, and I won't buy it because I don't want to pay that, even though it's probably worth it. There's only a few that I've paid quite a bit for, but it still was at a discount. So yeah, anyway, for the video game movies, yeah, that one I thought was a good find. Most of it, and I'm just trying to find, like, I was happy to find Silent Hill, even though it's DVD. I want to find the Blu-ray. This was a good movie. Yeah, it's got the movie in it. It felt light. After all this time, I kind of can tell the weights of the Blu-rays and the DVDs. So yeah, that's a good movie. Yeah, I've got Red vs. Blue. This I haven't watched any of, but I remember it being like a YouTube or short film even before, or just skits even before YouTube. Because I remember I was playing Red Faction at the time, and then I started hearing they were doing these type of videos where they record them in game. And that was like, yeah, 2002, 2003. Dead or Alive. I actually was looking for this for a while, because this one I enjoyed when it came out. And yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere, so I bought it off eBay for like $10, and then later on I found it for $2 at a second hand. So to justify it, I just picked it up for the $2 as well. But yeah, it's a kind to I rewatched it like a year ago. It's kind of crappy, but I thought it's good. Same like Mortal Kombat. You know, it's a good movie. And so even with hot take, but yeah, Super Mario Brothers movie, I think it's a good movie. Like, take away its reference to Super Mario Brothers and how it's completely different, I think it's fun to watch. Like, I've rewatched it a few times and it's always like enjoyable. So yeah, that's kind of my hot take. But I think there's many people now that can rewatch it with I don't know, rose tinted glasses is the saying. Scott Pilgrim, that's a good movie too. If you haven't seen it, really enjoyable. Yeah, what else? Yeah, they're all the video games. Got a bunch of kick-ass. I pretty much get them because these ones come with this. There's a bunch of cards, and I was thinking when I got them, I could put them on display. And I've got 2 copies of the DVD. These were $1 when I got them. So I picked for $1. You get this bunch of cards and the movie. And same with the Blu-ray. I got 2 copies of the Blu-ray, which also has the cards. I mean, Kick-Ass 2, I don't have any with cards, but yeah, it's got... So yeah, these are kind of superhero, but not tied to anything really. Wait, this isn't superhero. This is goes over here. I don't know, I guess where can I put it? This, yeah, down here. So I guess when I was grabbing a bunch, I thought they were all superhero. Yeah. This was a weird movie. Like, it was like trying to be Batman, the original Batman, Tim Burton's one, but then... Wait, no, it wasn't The Shadow. I was thinking of another one, where he puts on like... Oh, actually, it might have been. He puts on and he looks like a mafia. I think it was The Shadow, actually. But yeah, it was a weird... I thought it was weird anyway. Flash Gordon original, Superman, Wonder Woman, Tank Girl. I remember when I first watched it, I thought it's a good movie. It's good to rewatch as well. This one I haven't opened up yet, but this one I bought new. Not for that price though. But yeah, usually, yeah, see, 2 for $30. So if I see, this is what I do with some new movies, see it's priced at $40 individually, but every now and then, like here it's JB Hi-Fi, they have a special 2 for $30. So I get a big discount if I get this in the 2 for $30. So sometimes I do that. Yeah, Watchmen. That's a good... That was like probably The Boys before The Boys came out. Long film. Yeah, a few there. Dick Tracy. This had a good cartoon feel to it. I remember I watched it recently because I was looking for films to watch that had the same feel as... there was a at the time I was playing World of Warcraft. There was this section in the last expansion, not this most recent one. I don't play it anymore, but there was like this kind of 20s goblin feel. It was like a noir, but mixed with steampunk. And I was looking for movies like that, and this kind of has that feel. Noir, steampunk. There's not really steampunk, I guess, in this, but it has that noir, even cartoony feel. So for that, I liked this movie. I don't know how well received it is, but yeah. Yeah, most DC ones. I got these recently where they come in this booklet of Shazam and Aquaman, which I thought were pretty cool. They're only $10, so I got them secondhand as well. So I don't know if they come in a specific case, but it just came like this in the booklet. And then, yeah, some TV shows. I've been watching The Boys recently. About to start season 3. As of recording, they're pretty much finishing season 5. So, yeah, I want to try and catch up. But I'll probably have to wait anyway before it comes out. Physical release season 5. and then you Marvel. So the older Marvel, Daredevil, Elektra. I've got so many copies of the Marvel. Like I've got the box set, full Marvel. I don't know if it's what would you call it? The Avengers series of movies. But yeah, that in the 4K collection I've got, and then I've got these with a few steelbooks, like steelbook here, still packed. Actually, I don't think that's not steelbook, but it has this artwork stuff, or this steelbook version. This Avengers, which one was it? Yeah, this one I got for $5. I got so lucky, and it was the 4K version. It's a nice little case. Got a few more steelbooks here. Guardian of the Galaxy. I was so happy to get volume 3 as well. Second-hand too. So I've got 2 copies of it. One I bought off eBay because I thought I would never find it. But then like 6 months later I found it second-hand. Yeah, Spider-Man. More steelbooks. That one's still packaged. Logan. Still packaged. Yeah, that's just TV series down there. And then, yeah, that's where I put the light. So I'll move that now. So yeah, I've got these ones I find like $1. So I just get a few as DVDs, and then I'll replace them when I can find them. But yeah, if you like, I'm trying to find if there's any other Marilyn Monroe movies. I'll try and get them. Same with Charlie Chaplin. The 2 main ones I want to find is Modern Times and Great Dictator. I don't have them. But yeah, these collections are kind of his older stuff, I think. Three Stooges, these are all still packaged. The Lucy Show. Yeah, Sabrina. 70s Show. This one's packaged as well on DVD. And the dates, 11th of November 2023. Yeah, I've been collecting since 2020, after COVID is when I started. Yeah, if you trying to find 21 Jump Street, I think, yeah, just 1 season. Unless there's more seasons after 5, I don't know. Knight Rider. Yeah. MTV and Baywatch are put together. Yeah, I haven't watched any of that. I want to kind of start watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I haven't watched at all yet. That one's upside down. I've got up to season 6. Trailer Park Boys. This is good. I like it. But I don't have many of them yet. I want to try and find all the seasons. When I find them cheap. But I never can find them anywhere. Like these I got for $3. Yeah. Box sets. I was going to put Entourage and Sex and the City together because they're basically Sex and the City for women, Entourage for men. Friends I've watched, that's good. I've got Seinfeld up there and all that too, but I haven't watched Seinfeld. Playtime. This is a good movie. I don't have, it's the only one from Chatty I have. And it's like a people watching movie. It's really, really good. There's no dialogue. If you like just watching things happen, it's a really good movie. You might like it. Yeah, more classics here. I've got 2 copies of Casablanca here, so I'll put them together. I don't know if they're the same. They look... Oh, yeah, they are the same. They're just different covers. That one... Not much else. Some dramas here. Yeah, which I don't have too many. I watched Thank You for Smoking recently. I'm pretty sure it said it was produced or whatever by one of the guys who's well known now. Well, Elon Musk was a part of it, it seemed like. And there was it Peter Thiel? So I was surprised to see their names linked to a movie. And then, yeah, some more dramas. This, I think, is a good movie. Secret Life of Walter Mitty. It's a really good movie. Michael J. Fox. Some more, yeah, tech dramas. Well, from here. I still have to see. There's some I still have to peel off. It took me ages to catch up because for a long time I didn't peel the stickers. But then I spent ages trying to catch up my collection to have no stickers. And then from then on, I just, whenever I buy them, I take the stickers off. Yeah, these are all the documentaries. I want to find all the, is it the Kwasi movies? But yeah, I've only got Pawa Kwasi. I don't want to find the other ones. I think there's 2 more. But I've got Samsara and Baraka. And they're good too. Good movies. Or good documentaries, I guess. But yeah, they're just no dialogue. They just show human nature and the really brilliant scenery. Yeah, just other documentaries there. And yeah, moving on. I've got Sons of Anarchy up there. I was happy to find this. It's like this kind of tombstone. I haven't watched, but yeah, that was a good find, I thought. Spartacus I've watched. It's a good show. Funny dialogue. And yeah, I managed to find this. This is, I think it's a Blu-ray of all the seasons. And yeah, Tudors I haven't watched. Hercules and, well, more Xena, but I grew up with Hercules and Xena. Lucy Lawless, who's also in Spartacus. But yeah, I remember growing up watching these and thought they were really good. Hercules as well. But I've watched all of Xena, I remember, but I haven't seen much of Hercules. Yeah, these are all Conan and stuff. Harry Potter. I think, yeah, my favourite of them is the first because it just has such a light-hearted feel. But they got kind of more serious by the end, where I wish they kept that more whimsical, I guess is the word, feel, where it's just like an adventure. And yeah, I didn't mind the Fantastic Beasts movies. They were good. I'm not that critical of movies usually, but yeah, like, yeah, I thought they were good world building as well. Yeah, Indiana Jones, I've got this one, which has the movie still in it. But yeah, that's the first 4. Then I've got Crystal Skull. Or is this just the first 3? I forget. Yeah, anyway. It's either first 3 or 4. And then I've got Crystal Skull separate and Dial of Destiny. This is like, yeah, international copy because I don't think it's released in Australia. But I managed to find that. I paid a little bit more for it, but I wanted to watch it, so I got it. Yeah, Mummy. Good movies. The trilogy. Librarian. I've got the box set of 3 movies, and then, yeah, first 3 seasons. Game of Thrones. I haven't watched. I was meaning to start watching it, but that was right as the time of season 8 came out, and then I heard all the news about how bad the endings were getting, so it kind of put me off starting to watch it. Because at the time, when Game of Thrones first came out, Spartacus also came out, and out of the 2, I decided to watch Spartacus, which also is a good series, but it's completely different to Game of Thrones. But yeah, really good show. Yeah, he was a good actor, Andy Whitfield. But yeah, if you didn't hear the news, but yeah, they had to find another actor, but he was a good actor. 300. So this one is another like booklet. It has kind of a shiny cover to it. And then some Viking ones here. Princess Bride. I think everyone knows about. It's a good movie. Really rewatchable. I've got 2 versions of the cover. I don't know if there's a Blu-ray version, but if there is, I really want to find it. Stardust. I heard it's like has the same feel. I watched it. I didn't agree that it has the same feel of Princess Bride. It's a good movie though, but yeah, it feels different to me than how Princess Bride felt to watch. Zorro Pirates. I've got this one. Thought that's a good. It's got first 4, I think. They're good movies. Cutthroat Island. I've only got the DVD. And then, yeah, Lord of the Rings. I've got this one, which is the extended and theatrical. I really liked the case. It's like a book. I've got the DVDs of this as well, but yeah, I think I've put it away. And this is another one that has a nice case that I have. I like the cases that when they make it like the books, but I guess, you know, obviously they make it look like a book because it was a book before a movie. What else? Knight's Tale is another one. I thought it was a good movie. What else? Yeah, I'm still trying to find season 6 of Once Upon a Time. Sinbad. I started trying to find these movies: Arabian Nights, the Tales of Adventure ones, Sinbad, because I wanted to find the movie where they say "Open Sesame," but I can't find what movie that's in. I thought it was Arabian Nights. It's not that. None of the Sinbads that I've seen have that scene in it, and these have this lenticular. I don't have for the Eye of the Tiger, but I've got for these other 2. which is, it's always cool. Yeah, more classics here. Lost, watched a few seasons. I've got the full. I thought this set was cool. Yeah, I got it in 2024. Yeah, it's not showing on camera, but yeah, this was a good box set. Yeah, nothing else really. Big Trouble in Little China, another movie I like. It's so funny. He plays the part so well, Kurt Russell. I even watched the director's commentary of this. That's fun to watch too. The director's commentary. I never watched director's commentary or anything before, but I heard it was good, so I tried it to watch it with the commentary, and yeah, it's funny. So moving on here, I've got a few box sets for Jackie Chan. These are AFL. I think, well, actually, one is AFL, one's NRL. Yeah, I don't know. I've got those. I've got Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor box sets here. I haven't watched though, in the Rocky DVD collection. And then, yeah, a few Australian ones. Most of the Australian movies I've watched more recently. I didn't grow up watching them or anything, but like some, yeah, BMX Bandits. I thought this is good for the same reason. Like I like Repo Man and Adventures in Babysitting, and I don't know, but it had Nicole Kidman. She was young, so I don't know if it was like her first role or anything, or maybe it was, yeah, when she was on TV and her first movie. I haven't looked it up, but yeah, she's in it. It's a good movie. Crocodile Dundee as well. I didn't grow up watching it. I only watched it for the first time like a year or two ago. Good movie. I've watched, yeah, the first two. I haven't watched this one in LA. Castle and the Dish. Yeah, a few Underbelly. Yeah, like I said before. So yeah, I used to do, when I was younger, like 19, I used to do extras, be an extra. Now I'm in a few Australian shows. Like I'm in Picnic in Hanging Rock, and you can actually see me very clearly in Picnic in Hanging Rock, even in this, but you have to know who I am to see me. Like I'm one of the bartenders or staff in the gambling den in this. So yeah, it was a bit of fun. If you're ever looking to try it, just give it a go, live life a bit. That was kind of my attitude back then. So yeah, I did a bit of extra work, and I managed to get into, well, I'll find it down here because I still have to move these anyway. But I have it. Yeah, here we go. So I'm in this movie as well. Well, show miniseries, and yeah, I got to meet Natalie Dormer. She was really nice. I'll put that there as well. So there's a bit of like fun knowing, like if I ever watch it, I know, oh, I'm in that show. So there's a bit of fun there too. But yeah, this was fun to be an extra in because they dressed us up in like outfits from the 1920s, and got to wear a top hat. They gave me a beard, like chops and a mustache, and it was like the scene where it was one of her dreams, and she wasn't naked, but in the movie in the show she was supposed to be. But yeah, it was freezing cold. Like even for us, we were in full outfits and it was freezing. And for her, she was in like barely anything. She just had a strap across her bra line and her bikini and down there. So she was wearing basically nothing, and it was freezing cold. So I really felt for her, but she just powered through and was so polite to everyone as well. So that's my good story. But yeah, that scene actually got cut as well. And there's another scene in like some girl is I didn't watch the scene, so I don't even understand the context of the scene. But we were all these men watching this younger girl perform. She's just saying a poem, and we're like cheering her on, and you can actually hear my voice as well, like saying, "Come on, don't be shy." So, and they kept that in. So yeah, that's yeah, they're some of the shows I was in. Even Neighbours I've been in a few times, and yeah, anything they ever filmed. But yeah, that stopped a long time ago. But yeah, quite a fun thing. So if you're actually got up to this point in the video and watching, that's my recommendation. Just do things, have fun with your life, because you know they you never get another chance, and they can become fond memories. Like I'm a quiet person, and I kind of did all this to come out of my shell, and now I look back at it all as fond memories. So uh yeah, like it's good things to do. um so yeah, anyway, moving on. Yeah, like I've got Van Damme here, uh Seagal. it's He's always funny when he comes on. I know type of person he is, but every time he comes on TV, it's just a laugh. Like, what is it? We used to quote when I was younger. My friends and I used to quote one of his movies, where he's like mafia cop. He's like, "Anybody seen Richie? Huh?" Yeah, we used to quote that a lot. Yeah, martial arts. I haven't seen that, but I know they're probably well made. Bruce Lee. I've watched a lot of Bruce Lee movies. I've got a bunch there. Jet Li. Good movies. Jackie Chan. I got this one about a year ago and watched City Hunter, I think. That's really fun movie if you haven't seen City Hunter, if you can find it. It's like he's a bit cheeky in it, but it's kind of superhero. And there's a scene where they dress up like it's pretty much a take on Street Fighter, and that is funny. Yeah, here when I find ones like this, I like the cases. Oh yeah, and with Jackie Chan, I'm still trying to find most of the police story. I've got in the one up there, it's got Police Story 1 and 2, and then I think I have Super Cop, but yeah, not the Super Cop 2 or 3 or whatever. But I've got New Police Story, which I haven't watched. So yeah, and then this one, Hero. This is a really nicely made film. This I bought new because I just liked Hero. But yeah, really well made film, colourful, and yeah, really nice. Death Race 2000. This is good. Has a young Sylvester Stallone. David Carradine as well. Yeah, I've got all them. Crank. Yeah, Crank. That's a good movie. I like the first one better than the second. It feels more grounded. But yeah, it's such a good movie. How he's always yelling, and it's just an adrenaline run throughout. Always Schwarzenegger ones. Commando. It's one of my favorites. So quotable. And Sully. I watched The Warriors recently, and seeing Sully in that, he's like the only other movie I've seen that actor in. He plays both parts so well. He's so sleazy in this, and in The Warriors, he had a smaller part, but he was good in that too. Yeah, Mechanic, Transporter, I've got Die Hards. Yeah. John Wick. I've watched first one and third one. I haven't watched the second one and the fourth one yet. And what else? Blaxploitation. I've got this. I like, yeah, because they also have that kind of gritty city feel. So I like most Blaxploitation. There's one I want to find. I don't even know if it's can be found here, but Black Dynamite. Really want to find that. Yeah. Moving on. What's my battery like? I'll just stop the video at the moment and then continue. Alright, still a bit of battery, and I don't want this video to drag on too much, but I'll try and speed up a bit. Yeah, these are Robert Rodriguez, so they're good. Quentin Tarantino. This Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's a chill, fun movie. That's probably my favorite of Quentin Tarantino's. And then yeah, a bunch of Tim Burton. Got Ed Wood here. So I watched Ed Wood not knowing what it's about, but I would recommend, if you don't know what it's about, I recommend watching Ed Wood back to back with Plan 9 from Outer Space. I don't know what. I watched it, Ed Wood first, and then Plan 9 from Outer Space. So I would recommend watching it in that order. But yeah, it might be a better watch in the opposite order. But yeah. So yeah, interesting movie. I'm still looking for the first Addams Family. I haven't found it anywhere. Or is this the first one? But the one I'm missing. Pretty sure this is the second one. But yeah, I haven't been able to find it anywhere. I don't know, is it rare to find or something? And yeah, Wednesday, I've been hearing good things. So I've been meaning to watch. But yeah, haven't watched. What else? Yeah, Cronenberg. I've watched some of his. I think they're good. Videodrome I watched recently. It was good. Existence I watched a while ago. This is another good movie. I watched Blue Velvet a while ago. Really trippy, but yeah, this was one my friends and I used to quote quite a bit. And yeah, very funny. Yeah. Anything? Nightcrawler. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal is really creepy. It's a good movie. And yeah, that's another one. It's gritty city feel. So yeah, I liked that movie quite a bit. Uh, yeah, I've got South Korean here. South Korean movies. Watched Snowpiercer recently too. That's was good. Baz Luhrmann. I've got kind of all here with some Titanic. Yeah, a few 1984 with Brazil. Great movies. I think they're ones everyone has to watch once in their life. Same with Metropolis. Uh, yeah, Hackers. That I like that movie. If you want to chill, kind of feel better, if you're feeling down, this is that type of movie to me anyway. But yeah, good high energy movie. Yeah, Prison Escape. I've put all together. What else coming here? Godfather. I've got a few different versions of the collection. So another one that looks like a book. I've got this steel book, just of 3, and then restoration version. This is Omerta edition, I think. Yeah, Omerta edition. Disaster movies. Apocalypto, really good movie. Anything? Roadhouse, another good movie. I liked Wraith as well. I like, most of Charlie Sheen movies I liked from this era. Like they had a good feel to them. That's not Charlie Sheen, but like, Charlie Sheen or Emilio Estevez movies, they have a good feel to them, like Repo Man. Yeah, they're good movies. I haven't watched Paris, Texas yet, but Harry Dean Stanton in this as well. I don't know if it's what kind of movie it's like, but I've been meaning to watch it, just haven't watched it yet. And this it comes with 6 art cards. Did I miss a whole section? Where did I put Smokey and the Bandit and all that? Because I've got the Smokey and the Bandit collection with all this. Did I just skip it? Anyway, I must have just missed it. Escape from New York, LA, good movies too. John Carpenter, most of them I like. They Live in that one as well. Good. I've got it, by itself. Yeah, The Warriors here. So I watched that like a week ago. And that was a good movie. What else? How did I miss the whole Smokey and the Bandit and all that? Where did I put them all? Now I've got to try and find where they are. Yeah, all Mission Impossible there. Got the full 007 collection. I think it's before Casino Royale. So I got like Casino Royale and all that. Daniel Craig. Be interesting to see who they pick for the next Bond. What else? Yeah, War. They've got 1917. This one's one of my favourite movies. And same, I haven't watched many War. Like I've watched that and Saving Private Ryan and Wind Talkers. Used to put on Wind Talkers quite a bit for the speaker tests. But where is it? Yeah, I thought it was. Is it in a? Yeah, Wind Talkers. Crazy audio test movie. most war movies would be, but yeah. Alright, so that's for thriller. I'm just going to check quickly Smokey and the Bandit and where all them are before I go on to the horror. Yeah, I don't know how I missed this whole comedy section, but yeah, I didn't just miss Smokey and the Bandit. I missed this whole comedy section. So I'll go through this and then on to the horror if I got the battery left. So yeah, 90s comedies up here. You know, tried to put Jim Carrey all together. Yeah, more Jim Carrey. Not Ben Stiller. Brendan Fraser. I tried to put all them comedies together. A few mix, right? Wayne's World there. Yeah, see, like Shanghai Noon, Shanghai Nights I put here because they're more comedy than martial arts. Same with Rush Hour. It's like action comedy, which, yeah, it belongs with the other action comedy, but down there, but it's DVD, so I just keep it there. Yeah, Pop Star, good movie. Spinal Tap, good movie. And then all Sacha Baron Cohen ones. Trying to find all the John Hughes ones. I've watched a few of these too. They're all charming. Like Breakfast Club. Pretty in Pink was more rom-com though, I guess. Same with 16 Candles. Yeah, here's Smokey and the Bandit, see? So I completely missed this whole comedy section. So that has it. They're good movies. The first one especially. Cannonball Run as well. Here we got, yeah, teen or school-based comedies. This one I can't show the back, but this is like, you would probably never have heard of it, and it's one of those so bad it's good movies. Hot Times at Montclair High. It's one of my favorites as well. Yeah, it's like so bad it's good kind of movie. Low budget. You can't watch it, like, you can't take it seriously. I think it got bad reviews because at the time it released, people were taking it seriously. But if you now look back and watch it and just take it as it is, as, you know, this cheesy, bad made movie, then you can just enjoy the movie, and it's an enjoyable watch. Yeah, all the parody movies, Scary Movie, all them, Police Academy, Naked Gun, the newest one. Where is it? Yeah, Hot Shots, they're good. Top Secret, that one's good too. Kentucky Fried Movie. This one, Silly Movie 2. This is like another one of those kind of unknowns. I don't know how known this one is actually, but it's low budget. I liked it, and it has a guest appearance from Michael Jackson. So yeah, it's a good movie. Probably not overall to everyone, but to me it's a good movie. Yeah, got a few. What's his name again? Kevin Smith. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I got that recently. I had it on DVD, upgraded to Blu-ray, so I was happy to find that. Mallrats on Blu-ray. Yeah, Hangover, Basketball, Orgasmo. Yeah, same, you know, Trey Parker, Matt Stone from South Park. So I put them together, Team America and that. Orgasmo's funny. Jackass, I've got. Not the newer ones, I don't think. I don't have. Mel Brooks. What else? Trying to speed up, but I can talk for a while. I'm trying. Even this whole thing, I've tried to just keep it brief because I could talk for a lot longer. Really, I could. But yeah, I like the new Barbie. I saw this in cinema and it was good. Bunch of chick flicks here. Mamma Mia. I got a story. Back when I was young, I was friends with both girls and guys and had different friends groups. And the girls' friends group wanted me to come with them to see Mamma Mia, and I convinced all my other guy friends to come. So I keep an open mind most of the time, and it doesn't bother me any type of movie. But yeah, I think some of them felt a bit out of place. And I remember one friend saying he wanted to watch The Descent to prevent himself from getting nightmares that night. So we watched that and he went home and watched The Descent so he wouldn't have nightmares. I always remember that. Like, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, that's it for comedy. So yeah, now I'll go on to horror. Alright, so for horror, yeah, I've got a few collections: Charmed, Buffy and Angel, Supernatural. I'm trying to find all the remaining seasons. Twilight Zone. I've watched all Twilight Zone. That's a good show. If you've never seen it, it's all black and white though. But Rod Serling. Is that? Something was crunching down there. Rod Serling, really, really good. And yeah, a lot of the episodes, I watched it more recently, like within the last 2 years, and a lot of the episodes' messages still felt relevant. But yeah, like, really enjoyed. I started to try and watch the new ones that were made in the 80s. Couldn't get into it. They have a different feel, but I think they're probably alright too, but I just couldn't get into it. But yeah, the classics, they're good. They have really strong messages. And especially if you know, like, he's coming from World War II, it gives you even more of a perspective on the messages he was trying to send. But yeah, it's a good watch. But yeah, I started to try and get more into the classic horrors like Vincent Price. Like, it was after I watched Ed Wood. So I watched that, which made me learn more about Bela Lugosi. And then I started to look for more of Bela Lugosi's classics, like, what do you call it? The vampire. Damn, I've forgotten. Nosferatu, let's say. It's not Dracula, yeah. So, and then, yeah, I liked Vincent Price, all his movies, like Last Man on Earth. I haven't watched many, but the ones I've watched so far, Last Man of Earth was good. It felt like a Twilight Zone episode. Yeah, I liked Vincent Price as an actor from what I've seen. So yeah, got this one, Silver Screams Collection. Got some, B grade, Galaxy of Terror, cult classics, Plan 9 from Outer Space. Was happy to find, even though DVD. So most of the time I look for them on Blu-ray, but if I know they're rarer and I see them on DVD, I'll just grab it because I want to have the movie first and then I'll figure out how to upgrade and all that. So yeah, got them. Yeah, comedy horrors here. You know, I haven't watched this yet. I got this recently too, along with Birdemic. I was so surprised to see this as a physical release. But this is another so bad it's good. I guess for a lot of people it's actually so bad it's terrible. But for me it was funny. An old friend told me about it. I think I watched it with him or I just watched it on my own. But a good laugh. The birds are just gifs and yeah. Yeah, watched Little Shop of Horrors recently. That was good. What else? So looking, where are we up to? Yeah, here. That was all Thriller. I was looking there, but yeah. So yeah, I've got J Horror, Battle Royale 2. I don't have one yet. Tokyo Gore Police. These are all more recent purchases I managed to find. So I only know of these from hearing about them. So because I know the stories, when I see it, I'm like, oh, I got to get it. They're good for collection, you know, like Audition. I don't think I would watch them. Maybe with company in the right mind, they'll be all right to watch, but on my own, I'm not going to watch them. Same with Italian giallos. Yeah, I want to get a full giallo section, but I don't have many yet. So yeah, that, and then Stephen King's. I watched a few. You know, the new ones, they're good. Watched this recently. Maximum Overdrive was good. American Psycho. That's a good movie. Very funny. Been meaning to watch some of Rob Zombie. Yeah, yeah, haven't got around to it yet. Need to be in the right state of mind. I tend to watch horrors when I'm really stressed because for me to unwind, I need to, I don't know, yeah, see horror or something. Because, yeah, I think some people, when they're stressed, they watch kind of feel good movies, but I tend to want to watch like things that probably stress me out more and then it calms me down. I don't know how to describe it. Lost Boys was good. Jennifer's Body, I got recently and watched that because I thought, yeah, it's going to be like The Craft. It's nothing much like The Craft because I liked The Craft. I watched that one recently too and thought that was real, you know, chill. I don't know, but I liked The Craft a lot, and I thought this was like it. And I heard that her acting in it was really good, so I've been wanting to see it, and I managed to find it, and then I watched it a few weeks ago. I thought it was good. Yeah, not like The Craft, but yeah, Craft, good movie. Yeah, a few others. Got Blood Rain and all that. I think there's a third Blood Rain which I'm looking for. Queen of the Damned as well. It's a good movie. Ring, Grudge is all here. Boris Karloff. Yeah, where's Bela Lugosi's? Yeah. So Bela Lugosi, Dracula. And then, yeah, seeing all the references in Ed Wood. Yeah, it was like a learning experience as well. Yeah, here Frankenstein as well. That's got that cover. Yeah, Nocebo's got that same. Yeah, I like cosmic horror. Yeah, I've got a bunch of cosmic horror. Reanimator, they were good movies. So I got the first and the second and third. I think this was part of a pack, but I got it second hand like this. So yeah, Color Out of Space, another good cosmic horror. Intense. There's a few others I'm still looking for, but yeah. And they always have good artwork too. Like, look at that, and the Dagon artwork. What else? Yeah, I've got lucky to find this one, which is the original and the remake. So was really happy to find that. And even this one I'm so happy is 4K as well. Toxic Avenger 4K and Blu-ray. Same, yeah, this class of Nukem High, they're more B grade horrors, but good. Haven't watched many of these besides Frighteners. That was I remember watching it when I was younger. It was scarier than I thought when I was younger. And this is another one I was surprised to find physical. Shelby Oaks. So by another YouTuber, Chris Stuckman directed. So I was following, yeah, him talking about it. I didn't think I would ever find a physical release, but yeah, I managed to find one. And I'm looking forward to seeing Kane Pixel's Backrooms. And I really want to get that. It's not even out yet, and I want to get that on Blu-ray. But I want to try and see that. Blair Witch. As Above, So Below. This is a good movie. I have a soft spot for found footage ones, like VHS. I'm missing the newest Halloween one and Viral, but I've watched most of these. Yeah. What else? A few more serious ones. Funny Games, Kids, Hereditary. Prom Night, another collectible one. Return of the Living Dead. I was happy to find that, but this is only 4K. I thought it was Blu-ray and 4K, but it's, yeah, it's only the 4K. Still packaged. What else? Army of Darkness and all that. Good movies. Nice artwork as well. Down here. Slashers. Terrifier. I was kind of getting into the cult following of it when it came out. I haven't watched them, but yeah, I know they're gory. But I kind of got into how much of a cult following it got. So I was interested from that. Halloween, I still am looking for the first original because I want to watch it. Mainly because of the music, because where is it? Oh, it's down there, but It Follows. I really liked the music in It Follows. So that one became my favorite, one of my favorites as well. It Follows. Also Drag Me to Hell, yeah. I like this movie a lot too. It's a pretty sad, mean-spirited movie though, I felt, but it's Sam Raimi, so it's really fun too. But I liked it a lot. Just trying to get everything back. I don't know much about Club Dread. House of Wax. All I know is Paris Hilton is in this. Yeah, that's all I know about that one. The Exorcist. I watched this when I was 16. And yeah, it's probably the only way I would have found it scary. If I rewatch it now, there's no way I'm going to find it scary. Uh, I'd probably have a laugh actually. That's how much movies have changed. But yeah, in the context, it's a scary movie. Uh, so I'm not trying to talk myself up or anything. Just like when you see the movies now, you go back to that, uh, and I guess knowing, because yeah, unfortunately, I've seen the first Human Centipede. I regret seeing this movie. It's the only movie I regret seeing. I haven't seen the first, the second, or the third, but I have them, and I'll never watch them. But yeah, I remember seeing this. Friend got a copy, and we watched it, and we felt literally so depressed afterward. And my friend broke the disc, and we burnt it, like set it on fire. It's not that, like it's not that bad. It's just like crappy. I don't know. It's just watched it. We didn't feel too happy afterward. So that was a long time ago. Uh, yeah, more serious stuff now. This is like, yeah. Uh, I'll try and talk briefly because I haven't even watched them, but I know of them. Well, this one actually I don't know much about. Uh, yeah, Thanksgiving is cannibalism themed. Like this one I know about. So yeah, like don't really want to talk much about them. Yeah, and then yeah, I know of this only through Reddit. So when I saw it, I just had to get it. Like that's the type of collector I am. I hear the infamy, and then just I have to get them. Um, so yeah, got them. This, I think it's a good movie. Like I don't want to talk too serious adult theme stuff, but I saw this when I was 16 at the girlfriend I was at the time's house, and we were just talking. It was on in the background. I was like, I got so in, what do you call it, when you're kind of captivated by the movie? Not even in the way, it's like a pretty sexual movie. I was just really interested in the dynamics. Yeah, this as well. So for me, like, I'm a pretty mature person. Like, I don't care like, I can talk about whatever. But yeah, I know appropriate context. Like, you don't really want to talk about this in a video like this. So yeah, kind of. But I think it's a good movie. Like, if you are looking for that, I would recommend Secretary. Yeah. Anyway, that's ending on a more serious thing. But yeah, that's my collection. And as a collector, I try and keep an open mind. So I try and collect everything from Barbie to Secretary, and I think that's part of being an adult is shouldn't really have any mental blocks. Keep yourself open to experiences. So yeah. Anyway, I'll talk about now my the collectible pieces before my battery dies. So to finish the video off, I'll talk about these collectible pieces. I kind of got set up here. In the previous video I had them in there, but there's no room. So I'll talk about them a bit here. That's the one I was talking about before that I was so happy to find. That's a 4K collection. It's worth quite a bit actually. And yeah, this one I was happy to find as well. $20 a long time ago. Stargate. And then, DC Got the Blu-ray trilogy. This one I was happy to find. It's the 18 cartoon films of Batman, and all these different Matrix collections. In the rest of the sci-fi section, I've got the fourth Matrix, because these sets don't have it. These only have like Animatrix and the trilogy. Animatrix is really good if you haven't seen it. Really good extension. My favorite is the two-part one that talks about the rise of the machines, because that's my what do you call it, kind of story links. If you watched iRobot and the Animatrix ones, those two-part movie episodes in that, and then watch Terminator and then Matrix, it's kind of like a story of how the machines rose. Yeah, I've got these Tales of Adventure. I've got 3 of them. I'm trying to get them all. And yeah, that's the DVD collection of Lord of the Rings. And then Ip Man, that's another one I was happy to find. Got Buck Rogers, only one part of Astro Boy. There's another tin that goes with that, which I don't have. And then yeah, Harry Potter. I've got a few things. And then going back into the collection, yeah, to match the Harry Potter, I've got the wands. And yeah, I've got this Star Trek original series kind of piece plaque. And yeah, a few Marvel replicas. So they're Black Widow. This one is Doctor Strange and Loki, however you say it. And then yeah, Darth Vader. So yeah, that's everything that I've collected from movies. I've got games as well, but I won't get into that in this video. So yeah, that's the full collection. I hope you enjoyed this video and my kind of talk and history of me and my collection. If you want to see more videos, please do comment. I know this has been a long video. If you managed to watch it all, then shout out to you, because I don't think many people watch any of my videos in full length. So yeah, thank you for watching. And yeah, thanks. This collection probably will grow a bit more. Probably slower these days, but yeah, I want to eventually get more movies. So thanks for watching and see ya.